So, you found yourself in the hot seat. You're responsible for an IGA deployment and all the risks that go along with that. Give me a few minutes of your time, and I'll show you why IGA projects fail and how to ensure your project succeeds. Your IGA is a one-size-fits-all technology that has to work in a complicated legacy environment where there's long-established systems, processes, and data. Most organizations don't have the luxury of a clean slate to work from. Getting your IGA to work in your existing environment is a painfully slow process. Almost every IGA deployment suffers from these same problems, and that can run your IGA project way over budget. In the end, if you're like most orgs, 2 years in and you'll have only about 14% of your applications connected. Your time and money are depleted and you succumb to identity fatigue. Not exactly the outcome you envisioned when you signed up to lead this. Let's take a look at just a few examples of roadblocks. Your first step is often getting your HR system connected. You're using Workday and your IGA has a Workday connector? Great. Except when you go to connect it, it wants to pull all the data from HR. Your compliance team says, wait a second, that's PII data, and you can't pull all of that data out of HR. So, you try to define a reduced query only to find out that the Workday connector doesn't allow for that. You haven't even started yet and you've hit your first roadblock. Now you're paying consultants to build a custom connector or some scripting and file exports to get it working. Next, your HR team tells you that they have a custom deprovisioning workflow for highly sensitive staff that can't be exposed to your IGA. Take a deep breath, more costs and delays waiting for custom application development. At the same time, you're trying to get your legacy applications onboarded, but there's no connectors. You think, okay, we'll use flat file exports and the CSV import. But then you discover that the flat files aren't formatted correctly and the data doesn't align properly. Back to the consultants for more custom development. These are just a few examples of what a typical IGA deployment looks like. Not only does your project run way over on time and cost, but you're left holding a bag of new technical debt and ungoverned custom apps and scripts. The good news is that there's a way to ensure that real-world snags don't hold you back. By augmenting your IGA with READI, you'll get 80% of your applications connected in year 1. Custom connectors get developed in days instead of months. Costs for business process integrations will be cut in half. Bottom line, your risks are greatly reduced and your project accelerated to success. IGA implementation partners describe READI as the universal adapter for identity. Customers love READI because, unlike other generic automation technologies, READI is owned and operated by the identity team, ensuring that you maintain control for your success. Let's take a look at the key components of READI and how they accelerate your identity. Starting with the core platform. This is the heart of READI. The core platform delivers enterprise-grade automation designed by leading IAM experts, made specifically for your complex identity requirements. Our platform is in use by some of the world's largest organizations, collectively processing millions of identity operations every day. Next up, Bot Studio. Replace brittle, ungoverned scripts with fully governed, repeatable automation that leverages all of the services of the core platform. Every workflow fully governed in one place and all under the control of your identity team. Connector Studio is where you'll build or adapt connectors to rapidly onboard applications. This technology was designed to allow you to onboard even the most stubborn applications in days, not months. Access Studio is where you'll create UI-based identity apps that can then be delegated to your teams. When your users need interactive portals with custom actions, this is where you'll go. In just a few hours, you can spin up a custom UI solution for your business users and delegate it with all of the controls you'd expect in an enterprise application. Access Studio also lets you spin up solutions that serve your enterprise applications. Maybe you need to share your identity data with other applications like an authorization engine or an in-house app. Access Studio makes it simple, fast, and secure. And finally, Atlas, our integrated identity warehouse that amalgamates and normalizes data from all of your identity and entitlement sources. Atlas is a single integrated repository that serves all of your identity needs. Next, let's look at a few examples of READI in action. On the left, your IGA, in this case SailPoint. On the right, your applications. Where a connector exists in SailPoint and where it meets your needs, you'll use that. For stubborn applications, you use READI. A READI-developed plugin provides the bridge with your IGA, while READI connectors provide the interface to your application. This makes it look like your application is directly connected to SailPoint. READI provides data mapping, transformation, and cleansing, making it look like you've connected an application that was ready for SailPoint. But wait, you're probably thinking, aren't I just swapping one connector type for another? No. READI has a number of core connectors, just like SailPoint. But the key is that READI provides all the transformation services. The connector technology is open and flexible, allowing you to very easily adapt connectors to imperfect situations. It also allows you to very easily create new connectors for those bespoke systems where no connector exists. And for those really tough systems where there just isn't any way to connect, READI provides a revolutionary AI connector that takes the place of a person at the keyboard. READI makes it easy to get your problem systems connected. Now let's talk business processes. Most organizations have custom internal business processes that are part of the fabric of the organization. Though most IGAs support some form of workflow, complex processes quickly go off the rails. Take a simple case where a user must have completed training and certification before they are granted access to an application role, or perhaps a specialized termination workflow. Your IGA typically won't handle that, and you'll have to change your process. These can delay or even stop an IGA project from completing. That's where READI comes in. Your IGA can make a simple call to READI to execute any complex workflow, on-prem or cloud, even ones that have need for stages of user input, staff notifications, and custom user portals. Workflows requests can be sent directly to READI, or if you prefer, to your service desk, and then automatically processed by READI, including updating and closing the ticket. READI is an essential ingredient to ensure that your IGA delivers the identity experience that you expected. READI's powerful automation and connectivity technology put you in the driver's seat. READI was designed and built for you by identity experts that have seen it all. Don't start any IGA project without READI, but if you're already in the deep end, it's not too late. READI can get you back on track. Visit ReadyBots.com to explore all the ways that READI accelerates your identity.